In today's video, I'm going to share my secret system to find winning ads. This is everything I learned after spending $5 million on Meta. Testing copies and creatives separately gives you a great structure to find winning ads, winning creatives, and winning copies. The reason why I test separately is because it's super easy to spot winning ads, and it also helps you to optimize ad performance easily. For this system, I use my ad copy worksheet with color codes, marking winning ads, non-performing ads, and rejected ads, to make sure I get a quick understanding on what performed well in the past. Here's an example of used ads and then also a winning ad in the middle. It's quite easy to spot that ad copy number 2 was our winner. A quick guideline to testing and running your ad set is counting at $10 to $12 per ad inside your ad set. So for example, if you have $40 per day, the ad set should have no more than 4 to 5 ads inside. The reason for this, to get results fast, so you can iterate and also you have a chance to exit the earning phase. You can get started as low as $15 to $20 per day, but ideally for 5 ads, I suggest $33 at least per ad set. Something you'll notice is if you are testing 5 ads or 10 ads, usually 1 or 2 are going to be good performers and then the rest is just going to be garbage. Usually I start my tests with 5 different ad copies, or the images being the same, so the only difference is the ad copies, and then it's easy to spot which one is the winner. If all the 5 ads are performing bad, then it means you chose a bad creative. Once we have 1 or 2 good performing ad copies, I duplicate the ad set, and then using the winning ad copies, I test different images, so same ad copy but 5 new images. Once we find winning ad copies and winning images, just make sure to repeat the process, always test new ads, so you can increase your winning ads library. Here's a copy testing example. This was testing ad copy 15, 16, 17 to 18. This was the name of the ad set. As I mentioned, the same image is being used across these 4 ads. The only differences are the ad copies. Now, looking at the data, you can guess which one was the best performer. I selected number 16 because it has the lowest cost per lead, the best CPM, the most link click, and it also had the cheapest cost per unique link click. Now that we have a winning ad copy, the next step is to mark this in the ad copy worksheet, highlight the winning ad copy with green, and then we are going to start testing new creatives. So here's our winner inside the ad copy worksheet. We marked this with green, and we are going to use this winning ad copy in the future round of testings with new creatives. So here's a great example of running a copy test and then what you can expect with the creative tests. You'll see first we only had 2 leads on the copy testing, high cost per lead, but once we found some winning copies and we started to test different creatives, you see the CPL really improved. We went from $56 to $15 and $13. So the improvements are huge. The lead volume also improved. So this is a great system to spot winners early and then utilize them to create more winners and then scale your ad sets. If we head inside the winning ad set, we are going to see 2 ads that are obviously the winners. They have the most leads, the best cost per lead, and also the cheapest cost per click and the highest CTRs. The cost per unique link click was also quite nice on these ads. So looking at the numbers, it's obvious which ones were the winners. And we were also testing these ads at the same time. And if you look at the amount spent, you'll see that the Meta AI is quite smart and it was pushing ad spend to the best performer. Around 80% of the ad budget went to the ad that performed the best and had the best cost per lead. So it's clear we have 2 winners that we can iterate on. So now to create the next round of creative testing, you see that these ads had a quad image layout. So 2 images at the top, 2 images at the bottom. For the next round of testing, we swapped the order of the images and we use different images as well. This was a furniture store. Some tips before we finish the video is milk the results as long as you can. Even though this was a testing campaign, if the results are good, there's no reason to ever pause a good ad. So if you want to scale the budget, you can scale on the ad set, and you can also move the winning ad using post ID into a scaling campaign, so it gets more spend, but make sure to never pause a good performing ad. Once the CPL starts to increase, you can add cost caps to try to stabilize it, or you can start testing some new ads, but always make sure to scale your winners, don't pause good ads, and always make iterations on your best performers so you have more ads to test every week. So this is my system to find winning ads. So that's all for today. For more meta ad strategies, check out the link in my description. It's going to take you to my school group and there's tons of great stuff inside. If you have any questions, drop a comment under the video. I'll make sure to respond, and then I'll see you in the next one.